Morning folks, Jim Langhans here from FX Charts with the currency outlook for the Finance News Network for Tuesday the 13th of November. Well, it's been a pretty quiet holiday session, Armistice Day in Europe, Veterans Day in the States, so little's been going on, and most of the currencies are pretty much where we started the week this time yesterday. Greece, of course, remains the centre of focus in Europe, while the US is going to return from its break and take another look at the negotiations with regards to the fiscal cliff. So we've got the euro at 127.10 this morning. It got down below 127, but it held the previous day's low at 126.90, where there's support at 126.95, and it didn't really give that too much of a push. There are supposedly stops below there, but we're yet to see that, and I think it's probably going to be another drifting sideways session, at least for the first part today. Also, we've got dollar yen, that's completely unchanged at 79.45. Cables at 158.80, and dollar Swiss is at 94.80. The Aussie and the Kiwi, they both got a little bit of a boost yesterday following the weekend's improved Chinese trade data. And also there were stories out that the Russian central bank, amongst others, are buying Aussie at the moment. That's not really new news, but it helped to underpin the Aussie and send it up towards its highs at 104.40, where there's good resistance, but a break's going to see us head higher towards 104.80. Likewise, the Kiwi, that's slowly recovering from last week's unemployment data inspired sell-off, and it's currently got back up to 81.80. There's reasonable resistance there. It's the bottom of the previous channel. A break will take us back to 82, possibly 82.30. That may be a bit of a stretch too far today, and it looks to me more like a sideways drift. There's not an awful lot out economically today. We've got the ZEW survey out of Germany later on. That's pretty much the highlight, although locally we've got the NAB Business Confidence data, so that's something to look forward to at 11:30. So that's about it. I think it's going to be a bit of a sideways drift, but the upside for the euro looks fairly limited given what's going on in Europe, and any short-term rallies look like they're going to meet some decent selling interest for another test of the downside eventually. So that's about it for today. If you do want a more comprehensive outlook on the market, go to the website as usual, www.fxcharts.com.au. And that aside, please just remember that any outlook mentioned here is a personal view only and not intended to be used as trading advice. So that's all for today. Have a very good one, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Cheers.